What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman. The huge news breaking late last night that Tom Holland Spider-Man actually filmed a cameo scene for Sony's Venom, but at the directive of Disney Studios, of course, they had to cut it. Now, not only does this add a layer of complication to the backstory between Marvel Studios and Sony regarding their split over this new deal, but may imply something going forward. We're going to break down where this report is coming from and what it means for Spider-Man's chances of ending back up in the MCU. But first, if you could, grab the subscribe button. We're giving away 2 PlayStation 4 Pros, as well as a whole slew of other Marvel-related stuff, including copies of Avengers Endgame all throughout the rest of the month. All you have to do, hit the subscribe button, then hit the notification bell, leave a like and a comment on this video, and if you want, stick around to the end of the video. I'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. So even though it's over a year old at this point, the rumor about Tom Holland Spider-Man showing up in Sony's Venom was something that was well documented here at the channel as well as across the internet. Some people so emphatic that it was going to happen that they must have had some knowledge about this scene being filmed, but of course, Disney and Marvel Studios interjected and said, hey, that's not exactly part of our agreement, and stopped it from being inserted into the movie. And now, due to a round panel discussion on Collider and then reported as news everywhere else late last night, it seems as though this rumored cameo did actually exist, and the fact that Marvel Studios stopped it from happening might be the earliest indicators of just how wide the chasm is between what Sony wants to do with the live-action Spider-Man in their Venomverse and what Disney hopes to continue doing with the exclusivity of Tom Holland Spider-Man in their Marvel Cinematic Universe. I've said that for the last 3 or 4 days in a row. There's no amount of money that can buy some people's ego, and if Marvel Studios truly wants to continue making Spider-Man, but only under the agreements that they set, and Sony is hellbent on forcing him into their Venomverse, then there might not be any amount of money, there might not be any agreement that they could reach that makes sense. And even though there's a lot of ways you can look at this, I think it's impossible to do so without some bias, considering the love affair we've had with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Kevin Feige, the Russos, Disney, and of course, Tom Holland Spider-Man. But if you can put that bias aside for a second, you've got to look at it like this. Sony makes a lot of money on a lot of fronts. They have a lot of strong brands, but one of the strongest is Spider-Man, not only with the PS4 game, but of course now this Venomverse, and Venom grossing almost $1 billion by itself. After a while, when you own something the way that Spider-Man is owned by Sony, you get sick and tired of somebody else telling you what you can and can't do with your property because of one arrangement, and as of right now, Spider-Man is tied up over at Marvel Studios. It's hard to imagine a world where one of the last entertainment companies that can rival Disney, the size of Sony, just gives in and lets them ride roughshod over their property for the next decade to a decade and a half, especially considering the Venomverse is primed and they just had success with Into the Spider-Verse. Animated or not, it's some people's favorite superhero movie. No qualifiers at all. Now, certainly I want Spider-Man to stay in the MCU, and in my heart of hearts, I truly believe it's the right thing to do. As long as you keep Tom Holland's iteration of Spider-Man, then you have to keep him in the universe in which his story was written and his character was forged. But just looking at this honestly from the outside looking in, trying to wipe myself clear of all biases, again, Sony owns the rights to Spider-Man. He's one of their biggest brands, and they're killing it on all fronts with him right now, but they don't have him in a live action capacity. It would be hard for me to see this world going forward where Sony doesn't say, you know what, you're asking for way too much money, Disney, screw it, we're going to try to do this ourselves, and that's probably what's going to happen. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Is this just logic prevailing, given this new news we found out about them not being able to include a scene that they had already filmed? Of course, that's going to make you feel some kind of way. Let me know what you feel in the comments, and quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. Alright, we're still giving away 2 PlayStation 4 Pros, the next of which now is at the 500,000 subscriber mark. If you've missed any of the past announcements for winners, no worries, we announce all the winners here in video. All you got to do is go back on my channel a little bit. I'll link the last 3 winners down below. All you have to do to be entered to win, hit the subscribe button, then hit the notification bell, leave a like and a comment on this video. That'll automatically enter you to win all the rest of the prizes we give away here at the channel, including Avengers Endgame and Blu-ray and DVD. We'll be giving away another copy in the next video. Again, all the same rules apply for all the prizes. Hit the sub button, then hit the notification bell, leave a like and a comment on this video, and because it's random, the more videos you like and comment on, the better chance you have of winning. My name's Michael Roman. This is Everything Always, guys. Thanks for checking out the channel, and stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.